what's up, card tubers? Diego here. Welcome into another Sports Cards Detour video. I'm happy to have you here again today as well. We're going to take a look at some of my cards that I have. We'll be looking at some of the cards that I have via the Grip and Rip, which is going to be some Upper Deck Hockey. I forget what series it is and what year off the top of my head, but we're going to be checking that off. And then we're going to look at some other hockey cards. They're like all Pee Chee brand type stuff. So we're going to take a look at those. Then we'll move on to some cards that I got from a pickup with Under Stadium Lights. I ended up picking up some cards from there. Yeah, let's see what we got. You guys get to see what I got from there. And then we'll end it with curating another collector's collection as I take a look into Mr. Jones's Hall of Fame binder, and we take a look at Mr. Brooks Robinson, the human vacuum cleaner, if you will. I hope you guys will enjoy this video I put together for you, and I'll see you in the next one, right? Oh, by the way, happy belated Father's Day to all those fathers that were out there. I didn't do a video on the weekend, so I didn't get a chance to say that. And my last video, I was talking about the Phillies. I was going to a Phillies game. Great game. Sat on the third baseline. Very fun. Fun time. I enjoyed it a lot. Watched the game, even though the Cubs did beat the Phillies that night. Got to see a couple home runs. Like Ian Happ hit 2 of them, and the one I didn't think was going to go out, but it did. Like it just was so high up in the air. Not sure if it was going to be a pop fly but the ball was definitely flying out of the yard the other day. What was that? Wednesday? Tuesday or Wednesday? Forget which day. Yeah, Tuesday. It was Tuesday. So, all right, guys. So I hope you guys, again, enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you in the next one, right? All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Hey, it's time to grip and rip a pack of 2021-22 Hockey Series 1. Got to, of course, look for Young Guns, Connor McDavid, Sebastian Aho, and goalies. The most wanted cards are the goalie cards. But this is Series 1, so none of them will probably make my binder, unless it's just really cool and it just looks better than the one that I have. But I think I already went through all these goalies. So let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get a hot Young Gun. All right, we got Tyler Toffoli, Milan Lucic. Oh, we did get a goalie, Tristan Jarry. We got Ryan Suter on the canvas. Very nice. Mackenzie Weegar for the Florida Panthers. We have Ryan Bullock for the Islanders. John Tavares. How come I can hear Michael and Lee Found Down Under and Yuki with the Tavares song. And then we have Jack Hughes and Alex Lafreniere on the checklist card right there. So that's how we end it. Thank you guys for watching this one, and until next time. You down with OPG? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPG? Yeah, you know me. Hey guys, I got some OPG cards here that I wanted to show on a video. Not really going to call it part of the breakdown, but I'm just show you some cards. Here we got Oliver Wahlstrom with the Islanders, and then we have Nick Leddy also with the Islanders. Noah Dobson, Anders Lee. There's a flyer in the background chasing him. And then we have Kyle Clifford for the Blues. Braden Shen. Actually, let me do this. Kyle Clifford and Braden Shen. Christian Fisher for the Coyotes. And then we have Kyle Capoblanco, Bianco. I do like these cards mostly because of the texture on the back, because it has like an old school feel to it. It's like a 1990 or 1980s card Like, it has that cardboard texture, and it also has the look of it. I like the little drawings on the side for the little drawings for the logos. Very nice. Black and white, you know, pretty simple, like black and white picture there, but it's the same picture that's on the front. Just a little cropping and editing, but pretty cool cards nevertheless to touch and feel and hold in your hand. Here's Nick Schmaltz, also for the Coyotes. Phil Kessel. And I got a Connor Garland. And Jacob Chychrun. There's another blue. We have Justin Falk. For the Canes, I got Brett Pesci, maybe? I don't know. Jacob Slavin. Vincent Trocheck. Got a checklist here. And then we have some Rangers, Alex Lafreniere, and Philip Chaitel. Here's a flyer. Keith Yandel. These are all in plastic sleeves. That's why I had to separate them out. Keith Yandel. We got a Jake Bean with the Hurricanes. Yeah. And a Colton Bayarka. For the Rangers, we have Tarmo, marquee rookie. And then we have a marquee rookie of Dakota Joshua. Got another marquee rookie of Tanner Latzinski. And one of Jake Neighbors for the Blues. Here's a Joe Thornton, Fear the Beard, for the Florida Panthers, along with a blue variation, which is pretty cool. I got a Vladimir Tarasenko and a Pee Chee card with the red back. That's the front. That's the top. I don't know which one's the top, but there you go. Vladimir Tarasenko. Oh, yeah, that'll be the top because his name's right. Here's another Keith Yandel on this one retro card. I really like the retro cards. I like the way they look. And then we have another retro card of Teo Vu. A marquee rookie retro of Cole Sillinger for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And then we have a mini tall boy, that's what I call it, mini tall boy of Sebastian Aho. Pretty cool cards there. Yeah, so that's my OPG. Yeah, you know me. That's my OPG. Until the next one.
Alright guys, we've made some purchases here with Under Stadium Lights. Let's go ahead and start seeing what I picked up. We got a Carson Palmer from this Bowman card. That was pretty cool. I appreciate Carson Palmer's career. We have a Davin Cook, Timeless Talents, Florida State guy. Got a Devin Hester on the Topps Chrome Finesse. I know a lot of Bear fans like that one. We got Ricky Williams with the Saints on Topps Chrome. I do like this one. Dawkins on a nice silver, or on a nice refractor. Brian Dawkins all Chrome team. That is really cool. I do wish the logo was on the helmet though. Here we have a Darrell Rivas all Chrome team. But this one is just a base card. Another all Chrome team, Anthony Munoz. Got another Dalvin Cook. Another Dalvin Cook. Prestige 2022. I have a Terrell Davis. Mike Williams, a birthday buddy. Doesn't have his birthday on the back, but he is a birthday buddy. Got a Bruce Smith, or I think he's a birthday buddy. I don't
I don't remember now. Bruce Smith. Sack Attack. A sack attack of Michael Strahan. That's pretty cool. He's jumping over and knocking down Tom Brady. And then we have a Micah Parsons taking down or causing a fumble on Patrick Mahomes. Got a Saquon Barkley back when he was with the Giants. Matt Stafford on a Topps card from Fantasy Studs. What year was this? 2015. Can't believe that's a 10-year-old card right now. There's Joe Namath on a Football Heroes from 1991. Picked up a Rome Adunze rookie. Sack Attack of Montez Sweat. We got a Raheem Mostert, 18 touchdowns. I got a Eli Manning, Topps Gallery. Ron Gronkowski. Keenan Allen. Used to be my fantasy guy. Sometimes he messed up my fantasy scores, but a lot of times he was doing good, especially early. Joey Porter Jr., all rookie team with his Penn State uniform, but part of my Steelers. And then we got Randall Cunningham, team MVP. Those were my pickups through Under Stadium Lights. Check out when I put up a rewards video. I did get rewards for this purchase here. So, but that'll be in a separate video. All right, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show. Today I'm curating for another collector's collection. Curating another collector's collection. The binder of Mr. Jones. I found a lot of Hall of Famer Brooks Robinson cards. Now, as much as I would like to try and give you some details on Brooks Robinson's career with the Baltimore Orioles, there are so many cards here that I might just sprinkle them in as we look at some of these cards. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1983, as you can see by these cards here from Cooperstown. And he was known as the Human Vacuum Cleaner as one of his nicknames, or Mr. Impossible. Brooks Robinson was a really good player at third base. Some argue, how good he was. Like, I know in one list he's like ranked 8th, but that's also putting in the offensive numbers as well as the defensive, and because Michael Schmidt was first on that list. Defensively, it may be a whole different ball game when it comes to Mr. Impossible here. Got a lot of Brooks Robinson's cards to look through. A lot of modern day cards from the Hall of Famer. A lot of different pieces. The legends. Here's one from Front Row. Can't really see his face, but he's there. A younger version of him. Baltimore welcomes back Brooke. Although he never left the Orioles. There's another Brooks Robinson card that kind of looks similar to that. This is the 60 years of Topps. 1957 Topps Brooks Robinson. And I also have it in the archive version. Yeah, so Brooks Robinson's from Arkansas, Kansas. And he is a 2-time World Series champion. Hit his first home run on September 29th, 1956. Courtesy of that card, I found out that information. He's a 16-time Gold Glove winner in his career. He was an AL MVP right here. See how that helped out. He was also All-Star Game MVP and World Series MVP. look at the back of that card. You can see what I just said. 16 gold gloves, 18 All-Star games, 18-time All-Star, World Series, League, and All-Star MVP honors. Not too bad for a 17-year career. But Mr. Jones definitely had a lot of different cards for Mr. Brooks Robinson. And I'm happy to be the curator of them now. I'll put these back in the binder afterwards. Don't know what order, but I might do that. Now, I know I'm not doing Brooks Robinson any justice by only flirting out a few of his accomplishments in baseball. But my mind doesn't quite grasp everything with knowing how many cards there are of Mr. Brooks Robinson in this collection. As you can see, this card right here is a blow up of that card, and then this one is another same version. 1970 World Series. Robinson earns the World Series MVP honors. But it's pretty cool that he had a 23-year career with one team with the Orioles. I really like that. There are a few players that still have been able to do it, kind of like Todd Helton, and I believe Charlie Blackmon might be a one-team guy only. Derek Jeter retired with the Yankees after his career. That's always pretty cool to see when a player stays with one team throughout the test of time. Like he's the one key player, a real cornerstone of the franchise for a long time. Even as stars come in and out. This one's a beautiful card right there. Upper Deck masterpiece. There's a nice little patch. Postseason performers. I like the Oriole on that shirt there. There he is with the shorter cut sleeves. Robinson goes for gold. And as you can see, that's the same picture that's right on the side over there. Take a look at some more. Here's another Upper Deck masterpiece. Younger version of Mr. Robinson. This one is a 1964 reprint of Brooks Robinson. I like these cards because they kind of, it's a black and white, but they kind of pull out the batter, like Brooks Robinson, a little more than the background. Like the background has more of a gray tone to it. Some nice cards from Brooks Robinson. This one kind of scares me though. The hair in the back. Century Star. And when I said there was a lot of different cards for Brooks Robinson in this collection, and I was just like, wow. We actually saw that one already. I was like, wow, like I can't even talk about a player for that long. Even though he had a lot of accomplishments in his career. I don't have any stories on him myself. Like I didn't really watch him play. I only watched like highlights, stuff that that most people know. There's him with Frank Robinson, Bauer, and there's Brooks Robinson. And our next subject is going to be Frank Robinson, and he has quite a few cards, so that's going to be quite a thing to see. Got my last little stack here of Brooks Robinson. Again, I'm sorry I'm not doing him any justice by not giving you more on his background or his story. But I figured you guys could appreciate the cards for what they are of the Hall of Famer. And yeah, here's our last card here. The Legend of Brooks Robinson. Human vacuum cleaner, Mr. Impossible, and most notably Hall of Famer for the Baltimore Orioles. Thanks for watching.
Thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.